Hello everybody, my name is Spy, also known as Spy_Games, and today I'm going to go over my top 5 structures to go to before going to the dragon. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to please like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot and you can always undo it later. Now without further ado, let's begin the list. At number 5, we got the Desert Temple. Now this structure is very easy to find, being only one specific biome, and it's above ground. As well, it has some pretty decent loot. So like golden apples, the exclusive armor trim, dune, diamonds, emeralds, even enchanted golden apples, which is very rare, by the way. It's not at all common. As well, yeah, and some horse armor. It's mostly just dungeon loot, some sand, stuff like that. It's very easy to loot because you have nothing really stopping you except for a trap, but obviously no one's gonna fall into. So this is the Desert Temple. We got that going. Oh. Let's move on. At number 4, I have villages. When you get there, the first thing you should always do is pick up the hay bales, as they can provide a very good source of food early on. This is a common structure for speedrunners, using the speedrunner stuff on their things because of the good source of food specifically, and the ability to clutch with hay bales, which is very useful in stuff like the dragon fight that you will need. Okay. As well, you can find blacksmiths in villages that can house very good items for getting to the end, such as diamonds, iron armor, iron tools, obsidian, apples for golden apples, and some more stuff as well. That was a crummy one. But as well, for the final thing, you can kill the iron golem to get a little bit of iron. So, as you can see, I'm using my hay bales. It's power 1, 2, 3 blocks. Now, as you will see, he is not able to hit me while I'm up here. You can just kill him like so. And he will give you 3 to 5 iron. I got the max roll for that. He can also give you a poppy, but that's not very useful. So, the only thing I will say that is bad about this, make sure not to do the iron golem thing around your friends, because this could happen. Yeah, that's not great. At number 3, I have the Ancient City. Now, while this place is very, very dangerous with the warden spawning constantly because of the way the noise works with the skull sensors. Now, however, if you can outrun it somehow or manage to kill it, which I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how you do. I've done it before, but I died like 30 times doing it. If you do it without dying, you're a madman. I don't say other than that. No, regardless of that though, they have some really good loot, being stuff like enchanted golden apples, which is what probably will help you most in the end fight, like we're discussing here. There are also some other pretty good things. There's maxed out leggings, maxed out hose, and by the way, you can use this maxed out hose on the sculk here as an XP method or a diamond mining method, where if you mine out the sculk, because diamonds are less likely to spawn in places that are covered in air, like that are with air, and you'll get bigger veins that are covered by sculk or underwater, which is why underwater caving is very good. For the exact same reason, sculk mining is very good. You can also get the best armor trim in the game here, being silence, and you can get, of course, name tags like most other structures, because name tags are amazing. In my opinion, the risk for reward in this place is absolutely amazing, and it's definitely worth it before you go beat the dragon to take a quick stop by, see if you can get anything good to prepare you for the fight. At number 2, I have the Bastion remnant. Now, there are 3 variants of these things, but the treasure variant is what I typically go for this structure specifically. Because what you'll see is that down here, there are chests with a bunch of goodies in them, and they're always going to have some really good loot. Like, for example, diamond gear, ancient debris, netherite upgrade templates, yeah, and even netherite ingots, soul speed 3 books, gold, spectral arrows, stuff like that. But the area is very dangerous with the piglin brutes being there and the magma cubes spawning from the spawner. If you don't break that, that can be very, very lethal. As well, there are other chests around on the layers up here, and there's even a second side over here with another bunch of chests with, you got that chest there and these two chests. But you also have the gold behind this area, so this will give you a load of gold and a load of goodies in general. For say number one, I'd like to give a quick nod to the fortress. Now, when I made this list originally, I did not take into account the required structures like the stronghold and the nether fortress, being Blaze Rods and obviously the portal. Now I made the list purely off of loot pools and difficulty, but how much do they help you beat the game, not how much they're required for you to beat the game. And the fortresses and the strongholds both have subpar loot pools that don't really do much for you. At most, the fortress will give you is a few diamonds and armor trim, but that's never going to help you in the long run when you got so many other better contenders in the ring also having diamonds and their own armor trims. That is why you will not see them on this list. And finally, at number one, we have the trial chambers. Now, these places are one of the newest structures, but they're also one of the best. And I'm going to exactly tell you why. Now, as you can see, we have these little blocks here that are called trial spawners. Now, what are trial spawners, you might ask? Now, what they do is they spawn a number of mobs, and not a very big number, depending on how many people you have with you. Whether it be, if it's like 3, it's not gonna be that much, but if it's like 6, it's gonna be a lot more mobs, especially with the breezes. Now, the special thing about these is that when you defeat every mob, it will give you a reward. It can be stuff like potions, food, or even the brand new trial keys. What can you do with these trial keys? Well, you can go over these blocks called vaults, and you can put the key in, and you can get some good rewards. You know, you can get stuff like diamonds, you can get stuff like enchanted gear, extra gear if your gear's about to break. You can get a trident, and most of all, you can get a bad omen bottle. What can you do with the bad omen bottle, you might ask? Well, let me demonstrate. Take a drink of this, and then you will reactivate any done spawner that you have already done and into an even stronger, more difficult one. They will spawn random effects, and the enemies will have armor depending on if they can wear it or not. Obviously, you can't put a helmet on a spider, but they are very, very difficult, so be warned. You should definitely use diamond armor at least if you're going to do one of these. That was extremely difficult, and I even popped my own totem. These things are no joke whatsoever. However, they do give you a pretty hefty reward called the Ominous Trial. It's not a guaranteed chance to get from the Ominous Trials, because even if you do beat it, you could still get food or potions. And it doesn't give you anything more. It's the only thing that's different is the key. However, this key is a lot better than the last one. You can open the Ominous Vault, which will give you much better than the last. Such as, it can give you stuff like heavy cores, even better Battle Bottles, Battle 5, enchanted golden apples, another armor trim, and even a diamond block if you're lucky enough. Also, along with iron blocks and emerald blocks, respectively. Another thing I might add is because there's even more stuff to this. As well, the chests and barrels being in the hallways and stuff. You can break the pots and get more loot. Now, keep in mind, the pots only spawn in the hallway rooms, but they are still extremely good for getting some extra iron, emerald, or arrows. Diamonds are a possibility, they're still rare, and same with trial keys. Very much possibilities. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope this helped you out a little bit on what you plan to do for your next survival world. If it did, please make sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.